shoulder injury hurts. You're a left-handed guitar player, though, too.
Yeah, yeah.
So you were able to transition, I take it, to music adequately.
Yeah, yeah. I started playing guitar when I was 12, and I could sing I guess I could sing as long as I can remember, and so. But I'd always enjoyed playing music for fun. It was always kind of a therapeutic outlet to write and stuff like that, and so. But it really didn't start as like, all right, I can play guitar. This is going to be my career. It was. I gave myself a lot of other options, and you know, I got a degree in graphic design, and I thought the baseball thing was going to happen for a minute. But here we are. You know.
What level did you get to in baseball?
I finished right before college.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was going to do the walk-on thing and then the shoulder.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. But I mean, I know your music fans aren't that sorry to hear it. I mean, I'm sure they're like, oh, that's too bad, but it just warms their heart for you even more.
You know, it's all worked out. Whatever gets me to MLB.com, I'm good.
Which is, you know, and I got to say, so a couple of different things. Over the last decade or so in music, a couple of things have happened. Digital distribution. Sure. What we do is off the charts, huge now. That little show, American Idol, has some influence in the music scene now. 2008 was your year.
Yeah.
Since then, and it was funny because I went to my friend the internet and started reading about David Cook. He's a good friend, very reliable for the most part. But that it was 2008 surprised me. I felt like, either that season you clearly had been playing music for 20 years, or since then you've put out 20 great songs. It was some combination of the two where I was like, it's only been 3 years?
Yeah, it's been a quick, but very fun 3 years. You know, we put the first record out in November 2008 and went out on the road for a year.
Wow. Did
like 150 shows and then immediately got in on this record. And this record took a while. This record was a year and a half.
Wow.
You know, and so we finally got it done. It comes out June 28th, and I seriously cannot wait to play people this record. I think it's been a very drawn out, arduous process to get to this record.
All right, so you said that's a couple of words. You allude to some things. Has it been personally? Has it been professionally? Has it been just getting it just right, or those songs themselves?
A mixture of all of that. Okay. You know, I think you know, while we were on the road, you know, my older brother Adam passed away, and that became something I kind of shelved while we were on the road. I didn't feel like. I felt like if we canceled shows, it'd be cheating fans and all that, and so I stayed out on the road, and then. You know, coming off the road and trying to write this record, all of a sudden that stuff comes back up, and it's just, you kind of deal with it on the fly while you're trying to work, and so I was juggling, I had a lot of things going on, so it took a minute, but I think, you know, here we are, and I have this record that I'm extremely proud of, and I think we got it right, you know, so hopefully everybody obliges.
That's cool. It's This Loud Morning.
This Loud Morning. Yeah.
And I would say, and you said it, and I don't want to burden you with heavy thoughts, or whatever, but the loss of your brother must have inspired you in some way, both personally, artistically, and professionally. I know you do a lot more charity work, or have added charity work.
Absolutely, yeah. I think you know, I have this amazing platform, and why not use it for something more than just making noise with a guitar? Yeah. And so you know, I'm heavily involved with ABC Squared, an organization out of DC that's dedicated to raising funds and awareness to get rid of brain tumors and brain cancer, and I just finished my third 5K in DC with them, and I had a blast, and we raised a ton of money, like I think over $2 million,
wow,
which is crazy.
That is great.
And you know, now hopefully with this new record coming out, we get some new ears on board and can help grow this this kind of family community vibe that we're working on.
Well, and you do seem like somebody, maybe it's the Midwest, maybe it's the Great Plains, whatever it may be, you feel very grounded in that sense of like family, community, village, whatever your phrase is for that. It seems important to you.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, it goes across the board. Whether it's, you know, I grew up in a suburban town outside of Kansas City called Blue Springs, or, you know, I mean, the Royals are a small market organization, but I mean, I knew, you know, from top to bottom. Like I met David Glass, I met George Brett, I met Frank White, I met Buck O'Neil. You know, all these amazing figureheads of the Kansas City baseball community, and I don't know, you know, I personally don't know if you would find that in a major market. And so I've been indoctrinated with that kind of, it takes a village to raise a child kind of mentality. And so, you know, here we are, and I'm making music for a living, and I just want to bring ears on board. I want to bring people on board and have fun, you know?
Yeah. And are you having some fun?
More than I should, probably. I'm having a blast.
That's great.
It's root for the home team. If they don't win, and it's a shame for it. Strikes her out at the